Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is going to be part 2 of the My Weekly Checks training. The last video, part 1, went a little bit longer than I expected it to, so I went ahead and decided to make this into 2 parts. So this is part of the training where we're going to go into the training center. Now, if you are not in my MCA business, then this is going to pertain more to you. Whether you're in MCA already or if you're just in another business opportunity, totally fine. Some of the information that's going to be here in the training center is something you can still use. Okay, so we'll go ahead and jump right in. So if we go, we're already in the training center. Now, if you are in MCA already and are going to use My Weekly Checks as your system, then you are going to want to watch this video. Angie's going to go into a lot more detail on My Weekly Checks and what it is, how it works, so on and so forth. A lot more detail than what I've gone through, okay? If you come down to, and we'll go through this section in a second here. If you do happen to want to use your own domain, so instead of using, for instance, if we go back to member home, once you create your own My Weekly Checks account, you are going to have your own link to promote, okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with using this long link. However, some people are turned off by having really long links sent to them. So if you want to, it's totally optional. You can purchase a domain. There's a lot of different companies that will sell you a domain. GoDaddy is probably the most popular and the biggest. If you don't want to use GoDaddy, there's a great company called Global Domains International. That's who I use. That's who Angie has used in the past with a lot of great success. Now, I haven't price compared GoDaddy as opposed to GDI. However, I think they're probably about the same price. GDI might be a little bit less. This is going to be my affiliate page for GDI. It's just freedom.ws/Matt Moore. Okay. The cool thing about GDI is not only are you able to purchase a domain, but you can also get paid for referrals to people that purchase domains through here as well. And that income is residual, which is awesome. Okay. Now this is what the back office looks like for GDI. If you do decide to kind of grow your GDI business, there are different bonuses and whatnot. Now, if you're just doing a .ws domain, I believe it's just $10 a month. Okay. Now that also includes your own email that's attached to that. You can use a WordPress, or you can start to build a blog or a website. Looks like there's an auction option. You can do domain masking, domain forwarding. So the reason why I think it might be cheaper than GoDaddy is because I know with GoDaddy, like having your own email and all that other stuff is usually extra. Whereas with GDI, that's all included. So do your own research, see what works best for you. But it could be about the same, or it might be a little bit less. Now, if you're doing just a .ws, which is, here's the domain here, it's just $10 a year, or $10 a month. I'm sorry. If you're doing like a .com or a .org or .net or one of those type of domains, it is going to be, I think it's $25 for the year, $25-30, and then just your normal $10 a month for the hosting and stuff. Okay. So Angie's video here will go into a lot more detail on what that is. Now, I do highly recommend, regardless of what business or industry you're in, that you do have your own Facebook fan page or Facebook business page. Okay. Because it's going to allow you to brand yourself, not necessarily your opportunity or product, but yourself as a business person or internet marketer or a life coach, whatever it may be. Okay, so this video is going to go through step by step on how to create your own page. Okay, now because it's a video, it's extremely easy to follow along. You want to watch, pause, and apply as you go. Okay, that's the easiest, simplest ways to create a page watching or to learn using a video. Okay, now if you want to watch it 1 or 2 times and kind of get a good idea, that's totally fine. But when it comes to actually applying watch, pause, and then apply, okay? You don't have to understand how it works. Just do it. Just get it done, okay? An entrepreneur knows how to think on their feet, and sometimes you just have to build your wings, jump off the cliff and build your wings on the way down, okay? You don't necessarily have to understand everything, but you do have to take action and take steps, okay? Baby steps are better than no steps. Now, depending on your opportunity or what it is that you're selling or trying to create, you may be a part of groups on Facebook. Angie has 2 videos on how to market in groups, okay? So make sure you watch those. You're not going to really go in and spam your link and your business opportunity into groups, but she's going to show you how to network and how to find people to add to your network using groups, okay? Again, how to get likes to your business page, how to boost posts or boost ads on your fan page if that's the route you'd like to go. And then if you do have a product or service that you can use Craigslist for, how to market on Craigslist. There's 2 videos on that, okay? Now, some of these videos may be MCA specific. That's totally okay. You can still watch it and just learn the concepts, okay? And then apply it to your specific product or service, okay? If you're in MCA, there are some ads in here that you can copy and paste. Now, go ahead and close these out. If you're not in MCA, you have no interest in doing MCA, but you are an internet marketer or you want to expand your other business, then what you want to go do is go to checklists and PDF tutorials, and you want to open the 6-figure blueprint, okay? So, like I mentioned, Angie and both Ben have been involved in internet marketing for a very long time. What Angie has put here is basically what she did step by step on how to create a 6-figure income, okay? And it even says here, follows blueprint to a T and 100% will have success, okay? So just follow this along. Now, it's not necessarily difficult. It's very simple. But you do have to take action. You do have to be consistent. You do have to stay focused, okay? Step 1, your first assignment is to start creating some videos, okay? And she even gives you examples of who you are, how you want to change your life. People join businesses or companies or buy products because of you, okay? Not because the opportunity is the greatest. We're all in different businesses. We all think our opportunity is the greatest in the world. But unless people know and trust you, they're not going to get involved with you, okay? And I'd even take it a step further and say they're not getting in because of you. They're getting in because there's a want, need, or desire in their life that they want filled, okay? So go through, start making videos. Now, this particular video is on my laptop because I'm actually obviously sharing my screen. But when I make videos, guys, I literally will use... This is a $120 Android smartphone, okay? It's not a high-tech iPhone. I don't have a $1,000 camera and sound system. Most of the videos you see on my Facebook and on my YouTube channel, literally an Android smartphone that cost me $120, okay? So it doesn't take much. You just have to do something, all right? I read a story a while ago about a guy, I think he was over in Africa, possibly East India. I don't remember exactly where he was from. But the only thing he had was a BlackBerry phone, and he wrote an entire book. All he did was just by hand type out in Notepad on, I think it was a BlackBerry. It wasn't really a smartphone, his book, okay? So you have the tools necessary. You just have to have the desire to go out and do something, okay? So I would recommend get in the habit of making videos. If you're on Facebook Live, you want to start using Facebook Lives, okay? But go through this 6-figure blueprint and then start applying what you're learning about, okay? So that's it for this training session. All the tools are sitting there for you. All you have to do is just take action and be consistent, okay? So have a fantastic day and go out and get your success. I'll talk to you guys soon.